мира, и что вы знаете абсолютно все. Ну вот, например, прилетали на Землю инопланетяне, вот самые зеленые человечки.
Марьяна, значит, рассказываю вам первый и последний раз. Вместе с передачей чемодана с ядерными кодами президенту страны приносят специальную папку. На ней написано «Совершенно секретно». И она целиком и полностью посвящена пришельцам, которые посетили нашу планету. Одновременно предоставляется доклад от абсолютно закрытой спецслужбы, которая занимается контролем пришельцев на территории нашей страны. Значит, две эти папки передаются вместе с ядерным чемоданом. После прекращения полномочий, соответственно, эти папки передаются новому президенту. Более подробную информацию на эту тему вы можете получить, посмотрев известный хроникально-документальный фильм «Люди в черном».
What are we? Who are we?
Well, we are Americans. We share common hopes, we share common dreams, we share common aspirations. We're going through common struggles. I mean, the fact of the matter is that everybody here, and I look at this audience and it's representative of the country, everybody here is connected in some fashion. And our success and our children's success is tied up together. And so I think most Americans feel that way. But what is still true is that there's still kind of a reptilian side of our brain, right? That part of our brain that if somebody looks different or sounds different, that there's a part of us that is cautious. And what we have to do is fight against that, and that's part of what Shirley Sherrod was trying to say in the speech. If you actually read the whole speech, she was acknowledging, I have my own biases based on my experiences, but if I am able to look inward and reflect, then I can get beyond my biases. And that's an exercise that all of us have to undergo day in, day out, and it's a constant struggle, and it's something that there's nobody in America who doesn't have to at some point think about their own racial attitudes.
Can I ask
but
you
if we
about
do,
that?
then I think there's no reason we can't overcome it. What is still true is that there's still kind of a reptilian side of our brain. Before you and said that Israel's security is sacrosanct. It is non-negotiable. That belief has guided my actions as president.
Even though at first sight he looks just like the average Secret Service spook, a series of odd features on disregard all the distortions and image artifacts caused by post-edition zooming, and pay close attention to how his head features suddenly change.
They were the exact same height, they were wearing the exact same clothes, and they had the exact same faces, like they were twins. And he said they were wearing black suits, black trench coat. She said they asked a few questions about you and they said strange things that I didn't understand, and they were talking about governments and conspiracies, and none of it made any sense to me. But she goes, they were very, very scary. She said they had no eyebrows, no eyelashes, nothing. Their hair looked like they had a wig on, like it was attached to their hat, like it wasn't even real. And she said, and the scariest thing, their eyes were...
Una sola. ¿Cómo quisiera usted que hablaran de Hugo Chávez cuando usted no esté? ¿Cómo quiere que lo recuerden? ¿Cómo quiere que el mundo recuerde a Hugo Chávez?
Dos palabras, dos que son un hombre. Un hombre, es lo que soy, eso sí, hombre humano, pues. Hombre humano, porque hay seres humanos que no tienen forma humana, pero no son, yo soy un humano. Y así solo quiero que me recuerden, un humano.
Por supuesto, nosotros en Venezuela seguimos nuestro camino, no entramos a ese club, porque somos humanos. Y los fascistas no son humanos, tienen forma humana, pero no son humanos. Yo creo que una serpiente es más humana que un fascista.
Thank you very much, Richard, and I am delighted to be here in these new headquarters. I have been often to, I guess, the mothership in New York City, but it's good to have an outpost of the council right here down the street from the State Department. We get a lot of advice from the council, so this will mean I won't have as far to go to be told what we should be doing and how we should think about the future.
My name, as I said, was Paul Hellyer. I'm a former Minister of National Defence for Canada. I served in 3 governments during a total of 23 and a half years as a Minister of National Defence. I had sighting reports of UFOs. I was too busy to be concerned about them at the time because people of the world have a right to know what's going on. I said, UFOs are as real as the airplanes flying overhead. A few things that I want to add in that particular realm. First is that about in the 1960s sometime, there was a flotilla of UFOs headed south that crossed into NATO territory in Europe, had been visiting Earth for thousands of years. And this is my own view at this stage as well. The reticuli, R-E-T-I-C-U-L-I, reticuli, the Pleiades, Orion, Andromeda, and the Altair star systems. So I don't think we can any more refer to them as they, because they're not an amorphous mass. ETs on Earth at this present time, and at least 2 of them probably working with the United States government. The other species that I learned about not too long ago was called the tall whites, on United States Air Force property and working in cooperation with the United States Air Force and sharing technology with them.
Go down that dirt road. Don't go down any dirt road but the one I told you about, the one in the mailbox. They all take fast batteries and they are not marked. They are not marked.
Why would they do that? It's sort of mean. Hey dude!
You guys need help?
Lost.
You're lost?
Where are you all going?
Just going straight down this way.
Straight down there.
And what's up that way?
Sure.
We don't know.
Because we've been around looking for the gate.
Go that way and you'll get right to the highway.
Wait, what gate?
The gate that lets you...
Stupid man. Oh my God. They're going right through.
They're going through.
Is the truck coming? Here he is. Stop.
Stop. We gotta get this. We're gonna miss some alright footage. Those guys, listen, these guys just went through the Area 51 sign.
We're turning around right here.
I'm in the car, but we're heading up to Area 51 now. Probably to obtain the lake.
Now, another thing I want to reach to you is that during the unbelievable part, I was involved in building another base inside of Dulce, New Mexico, which is Los Alamos Laboratory. Black sooty air came right out as soon as the first hole was sunk, and all this soot came up, and Well, that's when all the hell broke loose, really. All it started. This elderly woman here in the front was sitting a 7-foot-tall alien gray. The stench was worse than the worst garbage can you can imagine. The person was or the entity was absolutely horrible. I didn't waste any time. I reached for my pistol. At that time, as an engineer, I didn't have time to carry all the folderol of one of these big submachine guns that all the sea spray and the yellow fruit and all the outer perimeter and inner perimeter security people carried. I carried a little Walter PPK pistol with a 9-shot clip. This was in late August of 1979. Now, you got a regular suit of clothes, you got a regular clothes on, plus you're in almost like a spacesuit environment, and you're reaching for a gun. It's not the easiest thing to do, and then to pop a clip in it and start shooting. And I killed 2 of them. Yes, they're mortal, and they do die. However, in the process, one of them did this. All I remember is that he just kind of waved his hand in front of his chest, and the next thing I know, this blue beam hit me and just literally opened me up like a fish. And burnt my fingers right off of me. And it was some form of electrical force, because the kind of like being hit by a lightning bolt burned all my toenails off of me. Completely crispy crittered my left foot. Burnt the shoe right off of me. All I remember is the smoking remains, and I'm still conscious, but in and out of, I didn't remember much. And there was a Green Beret that was right behind me that risked his life. In fact, he died. But he risked his life. He shoved me back in the basket and hit the button and took me up. And I wouldn't be alive talking to you today if it wasn't for him. I'm forever indebted. He lost his life. 66 Secret Service agents, Green Berets, Black Berets, crack troops lost their lives because the government, our United States government, lied, did not tell us anything about the alien threat.